Hello there. Here we are for day 3 or session 3 of our healthy spine video. So I'm going to take you through some more exercises for your back flexibility and mobility. There are 2 previous sessions to this one, so if you haven't done those, go back and do those. We've done one which is moving forwards and backwards and a rotational video. We're going to do a few extra things today, so a few extra stretches today, some rotation work and some forwards and backwards. So we're going to start on our hands and knees with those humps and dumps. So we want the hands underneath the shoulders, fingertips facing forwards. We're going to drop the head down to look at the knees and push the ground away and extend up through the back. Really pull the belly button in, tip your pelvis over and then drop down. So you're pushing your back into an arch, drawing your shoulder blades together, looking up over your head. So a few here. I can't talk and count at the same time. We'll do about 10, I guess. Really push the hands into the ground as you lift the shoulder blades up. Let's really pull that belly button in. I'm just going to take my socks off for the next one. Why did I slip on the floor? Oops. Michael, who's been laying quite nicely up until now, might see the socks flung on the floor and decide he wants a pair of that. He loves a sock. We're going to tuck the toes underneath, and then we're going to push up with the hips into a downward dog. So use a range of movement here that you are comfortable with. Again, we should be feeling sensations in the back, so we can do this kind of from a bent knee position. We can take the feet slightly wider. We want to feel that stretch in the back. If we can push the legs away for a nice big stretch there. So really push into the ground, push your hips away from your fingertips. You're going to release off, back onto the hands and knees, down for a dump there. Round the back, and push up and back into that downward dog. Nice stretch through the back there. So we want to be feeling sensations in the back on these. Not necessarily in the hamstrings. So use a range of movement here that you feel comfortable with, coming all the way down into that arched back position. Push the ground away. Really stretch through that upper back. We'll do one more of those. Back onto those hands and knees and just rocking backwards and forwards here. As we push those bums back to the heels, push the fingertips forward, nice big stretch through that back. Again, with the other videos, if you feel any sensations that you shouldn't be feeling, just stop there. You should be feeling stretching and the muscles kind of opening up in the back, upper back, hips. We'll do one more here. We're going to hold it back this time. Push your fingertips forwards. We're going to take 5 nice big deep breaths. So pushing all the way down into your thighs with your belly. And releasing off. So breathe in your own time. And really try and feel your belly full of air. Push push your tummies into your thighs. One more here. He's going to come up in front and take one hand behind your head, squeeze down with the elbow and open the chest there. So we should be feeling this nice stretch all the way through the back. By keeping the heels and the bum, or the bum back on the heels, we stop the rotation through the hips. So we encourage just the rotation through the back. Okay, do 5 more. Great stuff. Swap hands there. Same thing, squeeze the elbow down and then rotate through the upper body. And 5 more. Great stuff. And back up there. You're going to roll it round onto your bottom and draw the soles of your feet together. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. We're just going to bring the knees in and allow the knees to drop down. You can feel that stretch through your hips and your groin. A couple more of those. Then we'll hold one foot in place. We'll take the other foot out in front. So wherever's comfortable with this foot here, I'm just going to reach down on one side and then just 10 gentle pushes down with that knee there. Nice stretch forwards, and we're just gently pushing on this knee to increase that stretch there. So a nice rounded back here. I'm going to pull the belly button in, and you might feel the sensation in your hamstring. We'll just push down a couple more times on that knee just to increase that stretch. Yeah. And then we'll bring both hands round and try and aim your nose for your knee here. Just hold that stretch there for a few seconds. Great, release off there. Swap those legs around. So we're going to reach down as far as we can on this side and then just gently push down on that knee. Couple more there. And then we'll reach down for about 5 seconds and hold that stretch. So we're going to take the feet sort of fairly wide in front. Round the back from the shoulders, from the head, and reach down and reach up, and the same thing on the other side. So rolling down from your upper back, so you're pulling your belly button in. As you roll down here, bring your ribs down to your hips, and we're just going to reach across from one leg to the other. Really pull those belly buttons in. We want a nice rounded upper back, so we're not hinging forwards. We don't want to feel it so much in our hamstrings. We'll do a couple more on each side. So last one here. Brilliant. I'm going to come down onto your mat, onto the back here. We're just going to do some little rocks backwards and forwards. This time when we come forwards, we'll extend through the legs. So if this is okay for you, you can stay here. If you're happy to straighten your legs and reach down through, that's fine. We're going to do 2 more with the legs here, and then we're going to take the legs a little bit wider and reach through the middle. Okay, so in, wide feet and reach through the middle. This is the last one, and then we're going to hold it with those feet wide. A nice roll down there. Hold it there. Just relax into that stretch. 5 seconds here. Release off there. Roll it onto your back. I'm going to reach in for those feet. I'm just going to hold it there. I'm going to tell you when to count for 5 seconds. Bring your feet above your knees. You're going to push your feet into your hands, push your lower back into the ground, hold it for 5 seconds. Ready, steady, go. So hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Release off. Nice deep breath in. We're going to go again. Let's go. Push those feet into your hands. Flatten that back into the mat. Release off there. One more time. Release off there. Roll it up into a seated position. Well done, guys. That was number 3. There's one more in this episode, one more in this series, so look out for that. See you later.